So, good afternoon, everyone. I would like to thank Mr. Dr. Om Sharan sir to give us their time in our campaign Thoughtful Leaders. So, we welcome you, sir, on our platform.
Thank you, sir.
So, Dr. Sharan serving as the Dean Academic Affairs and the Dean Faculty of Engineering and Technology at RAMA University, Uttar Pradesh. Sir is having a rich experience of 14 years in academic as well as in research. His research area is networking, artificial intelligence, security, and high performing computer. Dr. Sharan has received his PhD in DNA computing, a novel approach toward the solution of complete problems, and his UG in BTech and MTech in computer science and engineering. Sir have also done academic excellence, promotes a culture of research and innovation, as well as he is expert in designing a development academic curriculum. Sir, we welcome you on our platform.
Thank you very much, sir.
Sir, we would like to few questions to gain students more knowledge about RAMA University and how the RAMA University is different from their other competitor as well, and why students should pursue their career from RAMA University. So, sir, my first question is to you is, you have held the key position in education institutes. Throughout your professional career, what are the key factors that keep you connected to the education sector?
Thank you very much, sir, for giving me a platform to interact with the audience and to describe about my university and my role and what we deliver to our students. So for that purpose, I would like to say thank you very much. See, if we will talk about thinking overall development of individuals or society or any nation, if we will talk about the overall development of all 3 points, individual, society, and nation, then we have to think about education. It is only possible through good and right direction of education. And there are some key factors by which we are connected with the education sector. So my professional experience, that's why I indulge with this education sector on the behalf of these factors. Like it spreads awareness among everyone, every human being. It spreads the awareness and connects globally. We can connect with you internationally. We can connect with everyone through education only. And secondly, if we will talk about the key factor of the education connectivity, so it helps in progress and to be more productive. It also gives a healthier lifestyle. It gives empowerment. Everyone talks about the empowerment of the human being or empowerment of the women. So many things. And so we can empower the person, a human being, through education. In right direction, if we will change our human being in right direction through right education, so we can empower them. So these are the factors that motivates me in my professional career to involve and to serve in education sector.
So my next question is to you. Being the Dean of RAMA University, what is your philosophy of leadership? Like, how would you describe your leadership style in your professional career?
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Firstly, before going on being a Dean of RAMA University, I would like to say about leadership philosophy. What is leadership philosophy? Firstly, I would like to express my views on leadership philosophy. I believe leaders must have a clear and meaningful vision and articulate it clearly to provide direction for the group who are working under a leader and who he or she can serve. Leaders not to be provide leadership opportunities to anyone, for subordinates, team members, and others to foster growth and share responsibility for attaining goals. Mean to say, we have to capture the people who are working under you, and you have to give the direction how they can achieve the goal, whatever the target or goal you have set or objective you have to achieve. So you have to make steps and you have to work in that manner only. So now I would like to say about, like, as Dean of RAMA University, my first and primary responsibility as an educational leader to contribute to transform RAMA University from a teaching institution into a learning institution. There is a difference between teaching institution and the learning institution. Most of the universities are working on the basis of teaching institution, or most of the colleges are working as teaching institution. But my responsibility, we are working in RAMA University as Dean to convert teaching institution to the learning institution. So in detail, if I'll talk about the teaching and learning education or learning institutions, the prevailing philosophy in mostly universities and colleges has been the instructions paradigm, from where the main goal is to provide instruction, to teach. This paradigm, which emphasizes the transfer and deliver the knowledge from faculty to students, has proved to ineffective in transforming students. Why I am talking about the ineffective transformation? Because once faculty is teaching, students getting some of the points, not over all the points. So we will live in learning environment. So if I'll talk about on the other hand, about the learning institution. So the main objective of learning institution is to create a learning environment inside the campus that produce deep learning. I conceive the university itself as a learner, which must strive to continuously improve the quality of learning for such each member of its community being to say students, faculty members, administrative staff, all overall the persons who are working inside the university campus. So all members can learn and they can work under the quality of learning environment. Therefore, my mission is to create an environment within the department, within the institution of RAMA University, that brings all constituents to discover the construct knowledge for themselves and to encourage the university to assume responsibility for both institutional learning outcomes and individual student outcomes and the individual faculty outcomes. If I'll talk about my leadership style, so I am committed to democratic facilitative style of leadership. What is democratic facilitative style of leadership? I envision that all stakeholders, students, faculty, parents, and administration will not only have meaningful contributions to make the educational mission, but each person will become a valued participant of the shared leadership team. This is my leadership style.
Yeah. So my next question is to you. What do you see as a RAMA University greatest strength?
See, if I'll talk about the greatest strength, so I'll talk about the strength of RAMA University.
Yeah.
Like, as we can see about the new education policy 2020 launched by government in this year only, few months ago. So we at RAMA University working by providing academic freedom in the form of choice-based credit system, CBCS, which we followed before last years. We are following that thing. So we provide the academic freedom. This is the greatest strength of our university, which support to our students and the faculty members also. They can growth and they can develop themselves. We expose students to intellectually broadening core curricula coupled with training in specific disciplines through applied skill test with value-added courses. I mean to say, we work on the not only like curriculum-based teaching, we provide the skill-based teaching, so that student can develop their skills in their discipline, in whatever the discipline they are studying, so they can develop their skills in their field. So this is our greatest strength. The students and faculty members of RAMA University address the real problem in incubation center and work on their solution. So these are the basic greatest strengths, so that student can overall develop themselves and faculty also.
So like student needs to work in the university, after that they pursue their career in the industry. So how does the curriculum of RAMA University ensure the best practice of industry? What are the things
Right.
that student
It's a
learning?
very good question because of
Yeah.
as technical university and the health industry, we are working in RAMA University. So we have to connect with the industry because of we are producing the students who can work in future for the industry and for the growth of the nations. So this is very important thing for any university or for any education organization. So if I'll talk about the RAMA University is established with the vision of imparting quality education and expanding opportunities to all the aspirants and across all realm of knowledge. The employability, innovation, and research in curriculum design and development at RAMA University is ensured by we have some factors by which we ensure the things we are connected with the industry. Our curriculum is very well defined and ensured by the industrialist. So few points are there I have to discuss with you, like involvement of industry professionals in curriculum development. Once we are going to develop the curriculum for any program, we call the industry specialist for designing purpose. So we call the meetings, and we every year we conduct the meeting, board of studies meeting, and the industrialists from the specific branches or discipline, they are the member of our curriculum design and development team. We set the benchmark exercise to extract employers' requirement. Mandatory project semester, we mandate to each and every student in every semester they will complete the project, capstone project in every semester, and also we include the industrial training for UG and all PG students. We synchronize curriculum with industry practices and needs, and also we conduct the workshops. Whatever the hands-on is going on inside the industry, we inculcate those things inside the curriculum and we deploy those ideas and the things through workshops. And finally, if I'll talk about the support project-based learning. So we support project-based learning, skill-based learning, research-based learning, exposure-based learning, experimental learning, and fieldwork-based learning. Value addition is incorporated in teaching through adding extra session above the prescribed syllabus. Whatever the syllabus we prescribed, we give the extra session to the students rather than the curriculum, so that they can overall develop their skills, whatever the requirement of the industry in current scenario. We also counsel the students, and we are also mentoring the students. And RAMA University interacts with all the stakeholders during the curriculum revision process. Once we develop every year on the basis of current scenario of industry, we revise all the curriculum, and we follow the same process for that. The academic and industry experts are formally invited for seeking their expertise and formally record their feedback. Therefore, I can assure you that curriculum of RAMA University ensure the best practice of industry and fulfill the requirement of desired skills among the students. Thank you.
Nice answer, sir. It will definitely help our student to know more about the university as well. So my next question is to you: what do you think your roles and responsibility to the university?
Sorry?
As well? What do you think your roles and responsibility to the university as well as for the students?
About artificial intelligence, the role of artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
Right. So if I talk about the artificial intelligence, when thinking about the future of work, what it means for your careers, you cannot avoid artificial intelligence and machine learning also, because of if we are going to deploy artificial intelligence concept, so we have to use the platforms through machine learning or deep learning. So many platforms over there, we can deploy all the things of artificial intelligence through these concepts. So the ease of automating various processes in any modern organization. If I'll talk about the modern organization, educational organization or industrialist, if I'll talk about industry or education sector, so if we are talking about the automating various processes inside the organization, is seen as one of the major factors in realizing the future workplace. And artificial intelligence will create and facilitate the shift in human capital when it comes to day-to-day transactional tasks. If I'll talk about the day-to-day transactional task, what are the recurring process we are doing into our operational process of students and the faculty members. So we use the transactional task with the shifts. There are opportunities and new possibilities for career. Knowing the ways of AI, artificial intelligence, will change careers in future, will help you to continue building on your skills so that you can continue the thrive in your career. There are some models on which like current organization and the career opportunities are based, and they are seeking the person who are expert in these things, like new models of engagement. They are designing the models so that they can engage all the employees of of any organization. They can create the new models of engagement. They working on the more productivity of and efficiency they can enhance. They are looking for the efficiency and the more productivity of like if I'll talk about the machine or if I'll talk about the human resources. So they are working on the more productivity. They also working on the innovative methods of training and development. So many training and development methods because of inside the educational sector and also the inside the industry. Training and development model is most important part because of once new technology comes, so we have to train the employee and as well as we have to train to the students who will work in future. So innovative methods of training and development, AI will play very important role to develop these things. Greater control on the schedules, whatever the schedule you have fixed, like we are talking about like currently in Google Meet. So we can see this is also a concept of a control on schedules. The emerging of new professions, coding and data analysis will be universal. We can write the coding here and you can write you can take the code from there also. Like we are not working on the same platform, but we can take the codes from any points. So this is a part of AI and it will support and it will help to the development. Being human will be a skill, automated business process, and very important thing, cobot will be your partner in your near future. These are your partner and we have to work with that. So this is the main important thing on which AI will support in future in workplace.
Sir, my next question is to you. What would you like to people to know more about your university that they may not know about?
So many points which I have to discuss with you and all the people who want to know about the RAMA University. So I want to share with you about RAMA University. That is, it is more than an education in this university. It is a learning environment for self-development for student as well as for staff members. Mean to say, I'm not talking about the university is not an education university. We are education university, but we are working on the concept of learning environment that is fruitful for who are working and who are gaining the knowledge or who are the stakeholders of this university, RAMA University. They can self-develop they can enhance their skills through this university. And secondly, we provide better career prospects. How we can provide the better career prospect? Because we provide the opportunities to the students. We can and before providing the opportunities, we train to the students in technical terms, in analytical skills, in soft skills. Whatever the company or industry required, we train to the student in that manner so that they can face real problem and they can provide the real solution of the real problem of the society, of the industry. We focus on personal development time also. Personal development time we focus on because of who are the working for RAMA University. They are the asset of RAMA University. We also provide the personal time, personal development time for them. So there are so many activities we do inside the campus for the staff, for the who are working for RAMA University and who are gaining the knowledge into say students of the RAMA University. and also indulge in world opportunity, whatever the going on around us and around the world. We also indulge our students and our staff with the world of opportunity. We feel great work experience at RAMA University. Flexible learning options are available at RAMA University. I mean to say, it is more important to the people who are in learning phase. They have to be flexible option for learning. That's why we at RAMA University provide the flexible learning options to each and everyone, either they are stakeholders or the students. Thank you.
So my next question is to any suggestion you would like to give to the current youth and the aspiring students in RAMA University or another students as well.
If I talk about the youth, currently we can see our youth is undirectional. So we have to provide a direction, right direction, to every youth who are looking for their bright career. So there are number of points on which the youth or the aspiring students, they have to look on that, they have to work on that, so that they can, if they will work on those points, whatever we will discuss, they will definitely get the succeed in their life in positive manner. Firstly, if I'll talk about, make a list of opportunities available as per their eligibility and choice. Whatever the, suppose they had completed their 10+2, they had completed their graduation or PG. So firstly, after the completion of their basic education, either 10+2 or graduation or the PG, they have to make a list of opportunities as per their caliber, as per their eligibility, as per their availability, and also they have to keep in mind their choice. This is the first point on which they have to work. Because of, if they are not enlisting the things, opportunities, whatever they will get, they will do on that, and they will get frustrated in near future. So that's why they have to keep in the mind their choice, their eligibility, their comfort zone, and their skills also. So as per that, they have to prepare their list. And also the youth, they are thinking about job only. They are thinking about the services, they are thinking about the job only. But here my suggestion or my to advise to the youth, they don't think in terms of job only. They don't think in terms of job only. They have to think in terms of skills. They have to work on their skills. Once they are skilled, they will get succeed in terms of entrepreneurship, in terms of job, whatever they want. And we can see today's scenario, youth is like not reading much. They have to read as much as can. Like how much they are reading, whatever they will read, they will get benefited with the reading. Don't just do the something because your friends are doing. This is the main important point on which youth have to work. My friend is working this, they are doing this, so I will do also this thing. Don't make this. Don't just do the something because your friends are doing. Try to be open-minded and question everything. Whatever is going around us, we have to keep in mind. We have to observe very sharply and question everything, so that you can develop yourself or whatever the is going on around you. Sense of entrepreneurship to succeed in today's workforce. As we can see that pandemic areas going on, so many things are gone. Therefore, there is opportunities also. We have to see any problem, whatever the problem is going on, we have to see as opportunity. We have to look for opportunity, and if you are having a sense of entrepreneurship, there definitely you will succeed in any workforce. Therefore, I told you regarding, don't think in terms of job only, think about in terms of skills. Therefore, after that, you can sense yourself in terms of entrepreneurship. And lastly, I would like to suggest to youth about meta knowledge and emotional intelligence. If everyone is working on meta knowledge, mean to say knowledge about knowledge, they are getting the knowledge, they are deploying their knowledge, definitely they will get succeed in their whatever they want. So they have to work on their meta knowledge and also emotional intelligence, because of once you are intelligent, then you have to be emotional intelligence, because of once you are emotional intelligence, you will work or you will keep the things in value, because of every human having a value, every asset having a value. So we have to respect to the value, and that's why it comes through the emotional intelligence. So these are the main basic suggestions to youths and the aspiring students. They can, if they will work on these points, definitely they will get succeed.
So my last question is to you. You have talked about skills, that students should definitely focus on skills, not just to get the job. So do you have any extracurricular activities programs to enhance the skill of the students or to expose them to the real world challenges?
Like whatever I suggested and whatever I discussed right now, and we are the learning environment, we had created the learning environment inside our university campus. So we also organize so many extracurricular activities, so that student will get benefited, and they will develop overall. We can feel the overall develop inside the student side and the employee also who are working inside the RAMA University. We have so many extracurricular activities, some of them from there. Like firstly, I would like to say, like as you said, extracurricular activities is the main play a key important role to improve themselves, their attitude, their phenomena, whatever they want to implement. So extracurricular activities give a refreshing break to the students and enhance the critical and creative thinking. Once the student, after completing their graduation or the PG, they work in the society or in the industry, sometimes they face a problem which never faced earlier. So if they are involved in the extracurricular activities, they can easily handle that type of problem. They can think creatively, and they can solve the particular problem at that time. And also they can develop the social skills, which is very much required in this time of era, with confidence. So we organize extracurricular activities at RAMA University, like Tech Manthan we organize the Tech Rachna, we arrange the expert lecture in the discipline, in the domains, whatever the domains they are studying. We organize the workshops, we organize the sports fiesta, cultural events, we organize conferences, we organize international conferences, we organize so many international conferences. Every department organize every year international conference, organize the workshop, industrial tour we organize the industrial training also we organize, and also we practice our students real world research in whole world, what in the discipline the research is going on. We aware our student whatever the research going in their discipline, we aware them practical real world research program through. And also we run the program stimulate a real world experience, mean to say once the student completed their course, they will go inside the market and they can face the problem whatever they're going on, so they can feel the real world experience and convert into the case study and provide the solution. These are some of the activities, extracurricular activities which student can overall develop inside the RAMA University, and many more we have.
Sir, thank you so much for your time and your thoughts for the students to gain more knowledge and to gain more perspective about the RAMA University. What are the key factors of RAMA University? Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.